Hey everybody, welcome back to Crypto Disco. Just real quick, just want to highlight this. Saw this post from Levi at Crypto Crusaders. We know Ripple has NDAs, non-disclosure agreements, that they've had with financial institutions and other parties for years. This is not new information, but apparently, in all the paperwork from the SEC lawsuits coming out, if you look at this, Alan Schwartz, when the defendants, being Ripple, offered his testimony. He's a professor of law at Yale Law School and a professor of management at the Yale School of Management, who opines, which is opinion, his professional expert opinion, on 1,700 written contracts related to Ripple's XRP distribution. These would be what Stu called their certain historical sophisticated sales, right? Um, so 1,700 written contracts, individual contracts. So not like, hey, I'm going to have, BlackRock or Bank of England or whatever bank or institution, and then we're going to have a whole bunch of individual transactions underneath each one. No, these are 1,700 individual written contracts, and each contract would have all of its transactions underneath it. So think of 1,700 as Ripple in agreement with another institution. 1,700 institutions on contract with Ripple to use XRP, and they're going to be holding XRP, right? Why else would they be in the contract if they weren't going to use it? So obviously his expertise is in contracts, commercial law, corporate finance, mergers and acquisitions, and bankruptcies. In the discovery, the parties produce over 1,700 contracts, which are specific agreements by which Ripple transferred XRP to contractual counterparties in a variety of commercial transactions, right? In his expert report, Schwartz organizes 1,700 contracts into four categories. These are which Ripple transferred XRP directly to a counterparty, contracts by which Ripple's counterparties agreed to sell XRP on behalf of Ripple over trading platforms, which I imagine that's a very small number. I mean, how many exchanges are actually selling XRP? I mean, there's not even that many exchanges out there in the first place, right? And then contracts by which Ripple paid for various counterparty services in XRP provided by Ripple, meaning, hey, we're not accepting the dollar, we're going to accept XRP, right? And then miscellaneous contracts do not fall into the first three categories. So really, really interesting. I mean, Schwartz goes on, he further distinguishes between the four categories of contracts, explain the commercial purposes, and identify specific provisions in each type of contract. It is super interesting. 1,700 contracts, right? That is a lot. Obviously, not all of them are going to be NDAs, kind of like what they kind of alluded to here with major banks, financial institution companies. Like, yeah, they might have had an NDA, meaning that they're involved with the contract with Ripple and not to disclose of it. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's an NDA like, hey, Bank of America or on Chase, and we're going to end up using XRP. There's not 1,700 NDAs at that level, but obviously there's a lot. I mean, we keep saying, I just posted my last video was on the fourth industrial revolution, talking about data, right? Artificial intelligence, everything else, and on each revolution, how much money is going to be accessed, unlocked in the economy. And what does XRP do? The exact same thing, right? So think about it. Like and subscribe. Let me know what you think. Obviously, we want to hear some more public knowledge about who's using it and when the switch is going to be flipped, when everything goes live. I know, let's see. I mean, we still got about 45 days or so until the point for the SEC's appeal period is over. Obviously, I don't think it's going to happen before that, but hopefully the sooner the better. Obviously, again, not financial advice. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you on the next one.